one, who is it? Send it back to business.
What you heard?
Yeah,
What you heard? You can hear a motherfucker.
Yo.
what's up, people?
What's up? Well, y'all know what this is, man. This is Code 7, and we are back, but this is not a reaction.
Nah, it ain't. No.
Man, we got the Poly Talk wrap up, man. We gonna get into some of Tizzle's favorite interviews.
Yeah, man.
Some of Tizzle's favorite people.
Yeah.
The experiences of this year.
This has been a crazy year, man. I done met a lot of new people, man. I
Yeah.
see so many young entrepreneurs, man. The city pushing forward, man. And we're feeling like psychics, man. A lot of shit that we predicted was gonna happen, man. It happened, man. We looking for some footage, man, to prove to y'all a lot of shit that we said happened. Even with like Jeremy Green, Barbershop,
A lot of shit
Heart
happened.
of Gold, all that shit, man. It's a lot of shit that we talked about on our very first live, and that shit came into fruition. So.
Man, I've been looking for clips so I could throw it up in here, and I can't find the live. But within the live, we talk about Dollar with Jeremy. Just him being an entrepreneur. This is before he got his barbershop, and him being an entrepreneur and how he was growing as an entrepreneur and what we seen in store for him.
Yeah.
It came happen. He opened up his first barbershop this year. We didn't get to sit down and talk to him like we planned on.
He coming at the top of the year. I talked to him about a week ago.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool.
Yeah, I talked to him.
And then you had said ASAP you wanted to bring in Reese with Heart of Gold.
Yes, that was one of my first
Brought Reese in.
interviews. Yeah.
Reese had spoke about getting his Heart of Gold stuff in the stores.
My vision for my clothing line, like that's like niggas be like, you made it, nigga. I ain't made shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like my vision, nigga, is to have a store in the fashion show mall.
And he got it in the store.
He got it in the stores, man.
Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to that, man.
Yeah, man. But it was a lot of different shit.
A lot of stuff we talked about, man.
Motherfuckers, man. We met a lot of young cats, man.
Yeah.
We heard some hungry people. And I'm going to keep it real, man. I'm impressed. Because on the outside looking in, me and you always been like connoisseurs of music. We've always listened to different genres and all that. You know what I mean? And it's like, I feel good to say within this year, I'm happy we did this. Because it's like, motherfuckers been sending us some quality work. The visuals are getting better, man. People trying to get managers. Motherfuckers is really on their job, man. So Vegas, salute to that, man. Because y'all on y'all shit, man. You know, I know everybody over here worried about this top whatever. I'm just happy to say that Vegas have some polished artists that's really ready. I feel like it's 5 or 6 niggas that I feel like is ready, that they can make it in the industry. From worth ethic, swag, lyricism, style. And they don't sound like nobody, man, and shit, man. Vegas, man, you know, I'm proud of
We
niggas.
got it. Even with the uproar over the top, whatever, it still was a success. We still reached who we wanted to reach.
Facts.
The feedback, whether good or bad, it gave us everything that we needed. It created the conversation. It also got more people to pay attention and be like, oh shit, it is somebody out here doing something for Vegas.
And it lit a fire on the motherfuckers' ass.
Yeah,
We
man.
been getting some heat sent to us I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
They coming for the next one, man.
My Gmail is crazy, so y'all gonna have to well, I ain't gonna say on pause because I still got a bunch of stuff that we already reacted to that we're gonna get to, but this weekend we gotta get to this.
Gotta knock this out, man.
Yeah, we gotta knock this out.
And next year gonna be bigger, man. 2021 gonna be bigger.
Oh yeah, I'm already getting the phone calls, man.
And we almost had 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we almost there. You feel me?
Yeah. That's probably the only thing. Maybe we still got time.
We got time.
Only thing I kind of fell short of, I said before the end of the year I want to be at 1,000.
Yeah.
I didn't hit we didn't hit the 1,000 goal, but we damn near at 900. We didn't plan on the corona hitting, so that slowed us down.
Definitely.
Some stuff slowed us down.
Yeah.
But
even as far as the interviews, the corona kind of fucked up a lot of interviews we had.
It slowed some stuff down, man. It slowed some stuff down. So it kind of had us on hold for a minute. You know, you got your Poly Talk got this taking off. Then
we got the clothing now.
We got the merch.
And go get some, by the way. Gotta plug the team.
Yeah, shit. My skinny reviews got to taking off, so we all started. Everything started coming about, man. Well, yeah, make sure you get your merch. Also, if you do want to send music or anything to us, make sure you send it to code7@gmail.com, which will be on the screen. So no excuses. Yeah, man, it's been a good year. So
I'm gonna run down some of my interviews from this year, man. Miles Lowe, Sleeping No Games, Lee's P, rest in peace, Mac Illy, Shamira with Queen's Catering, shout out to them. Heart of Gold Reese, shout out to bro.
Yeah.
Trey Bizzle, the Bizzle man, shout out to Trey Bizzle man. Ty Herbo, Young Hardbody, Sky Vegas, the Black Kings, Preach, Mr. Maine, and Mr. Millie. All three of them, man. That was a dope vibe from them as well. Trey Blues, Spitter P, man, that was a nice.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that.
Mardi Gras, shout out to fam, man, with Exit 46. Gotta be show love to the city. Killer G. Then we have Looney G on here, who we just seen his shit got like 18. They had like 18,000 views on their videos. So shout out to them, man. With Mo 3. Cheddar Red, you know how that was. Cheddar, I thought he'd probably be back by now, but he ended up getting struck with the virus. Brandis, that was a whole new lane we was on. Marissa, YB, Young De Niro. I forgot the other cat that was here with him. We interviewed him, but he was pretty dope, man.
John.
Yeah,
John Doe.
Yeah, he was pretty dope too. We're gonna have to get him back. Weebo, we had him on here. We had the boy Prince the Model on here. We had Mac G, who ended up being one of my favorite artists, We got Rose East, Sean Bennett, Young Tone, Jalissa, and Nitty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I missed anybody, I apologize. I doubt I did, but if I did miss anyone,
I don't think we
apologize,
did.
Man.
Got everybody up in there.
Yeah, man.
Sean Bennett. Let me say one thing about Sean Bennett before you get into it. Sean Bennett came out here from out of town. He been in the Vegas music scene for, I think he said 2 years on the thing. For 2 years.
Came for it though. He came just for the music scene.
Yeah, man, and he really been doing this thing. He got a loyal fan base. He also got the smoke show or whatever where he's smoking the shit. He also got that which Tizzle had got the invite, but then he stopped smoking on Thanksgiving. So
I know.
When Tizzle start back smoking, we get him on that show.
Definitely.
He also, because we did the list.
Yeah.
And I don't want bro to think that I really forgot him. I just was trying to stick to my bases one time. Because I don't think I mentioned that I listened to his EP.
Yeah.
And I did. He dope as hell. I did listen to it. He know I listened to it. I did like it. He got a few tracks I was really fucking with. So the thing about Sean Bennett, I just wanted to throw that out there, man, to let you know we appreciate what you're doing.
Okay. And we in tune.
We paying attention, man. Don't think we forgot about you. So yeah, that's all I want to say about Sean Bennett though. So as far as your favorite, not favorite like that, but people that you got to meet, what interview like really just stood out to you?
I'm gonna say the first interview, Miles Lowe. You know what I mean? Because it was unfamiliar territory, man.
We don't want to be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to do. Nobody's the same. So why would you try to be the same? You know what I mean? Why not be true to who you are, true to what you represent? And like there was a point where you had to, to sell records. You had the 50 Cent there. You had to be gangster. You had to be tough. You had to have a gun. You know what I mean? Like, and then at least portray it. And then Kanye came, and now you can be whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at him as another person that really shifted. Him and like the Kid Cudi shifted the whole music culture where you can be yourself. You can talk about.
Thank God, man. He came in with great energy. And when I see Miles Lowe, it set the standards high because the boy came so game tight.
Yeah.
You thinking that most of these local artists not really on their shit like that. Miles Lowe came in this motherfucker with a storyline to his video, been performing, dropping shit all the time, got a nice following, and can perform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was dope, man, chopping it up with that guy.
And Miles Lowe, because he's a radio personality. Miles Lowe was on 88.1. He was a part of Michael Bason's.
Yeah.
So he's already a radio personality, so he know how to talk. He came here professional. I can say I'm super proud of you because I didn't know how you was gonna handle doing interviews.
Yeah, shit, me either. Man.
You know, I've been doing the podcast thing for like 2 years now, and
I just jumped into that shit.
yeah, the interview part is something else, and I got help. You know, I really get help. I mean, it'd be me and you sometime, but you didn't do interviews by yourself with just you and a person on one-on-one.
Absolutely.
So
Appreciate
definitely proud of the way you've been able to handle yourself. The last interview was super dope. Y'all get to that soon.
Yeah. With Alyssa. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, with Miles Lowe. Miles Lowe was a must for us, man. For me. Starting Cold 7, I was like, he was the standout. He was the standout to what I wanted.
Yeah.
Why I wanted to do a show. Cause I was like, this stuff like this people need to know about. You know what I'm saying? When I went to a show, it was so different. And I'm like, stuff like this people need to know about. People need to know that Vegas got real artists doing real things.
And y'all gotta realize, like, Pilot Talk by Tizzle is under the Code 7 umbrella. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all
So
want.
it's like, when you do the Pilot Talk, it's gonna be deeper than rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be on some other shit. You know, it's gonna be about your life, what you got going on. If you're an artist, you know what I mean? And basically, we're gonna chop game, and that's what we've done this whole year, man.
Yeah.
And I think
we getting deeper than just music too. So artists, that's the one thing we gotta let y'all know about Pilot Talk. If you just don't focus on if you're an artist, if you got a business, anything else
y'all can come
like
on.
that, come holler at us.
For real.
Shit, Tizzle gonna talk to some of just his best friends sometime. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be whatever. So, you know, come holler at us. Just don't be shy.
Yeah.
Get at us. Let us know what we getting into. Let us know what you
Next year
doing.
is crazy. We got like 7, 8 interviews lined up for January next year. Period.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I mean? Big ones that it's gonna blow some of y'all mind. And as far as interviews as well, Sleep, No Games, Lee's, and Mac Illy. I'm gonna put all 4 of them together because bringing them together was the purpose of that interview.
It just don't make sense, bro. Like that was 5 years old, bro. To now I'm 30, bro. It's a long time, bro.
25 years.
It's a long time.
Get you a sleep to sit right here
down,
and have a
man.
conversation.
Yeah, I ain't tripping with that, man. Like, that's my nigga. Even when we had our differences, before, at the end of my conversation, I always said I still love that nigga. I'ma always love that nigga.
Man, early.
Man, you know, rest in peace to Lee's P, man. But
Leeds was such a energy.
Work hog, man.
That interview going into Leeds. So Leeds was the first time we left our place and went to someone else.
Yep.
Went to Leeds because I think was he on house arrest at the time.
Yeah.
He was still on house arrest. So he went to Leeds. He opened his house up,
We did the catering one there.
and we
too.
had the catering there. So we had people cooking
grinding,
for
man.
us while we was there. Got to eat the food.
My birthday next month. Mom, this month. Cover that.
Lee's energy. Lee's. I don't know who have Lee's hard drive.
They got some work.
Please give us something if you can, man.
That boy made songs every day. As soon as we walked in, from the time
He
we
was
walked
working.
in
He was already
to
recording.
the time we was leaving, he was playing some music.
And he was
Shit,
when we
he was
got there, he was
recording.
recording like, oh, let me finish this.
That's what music is. Music is an emotion. Music is a thought, a era, a plan. Like, that's all music. Like, you could play something from back in the day of that Candy Coated Rainbows of that My Love.
Yeah, that's a
Dude, you could think about the first day you made that song, heard that song, right?
Lee's that
He loved music, man.
that whole thing was energy. Even like I said, we went in a time of a beef, so called. The thing I love most about both, since you named them both, since you named him Lil Sleep,
Immaculate.
all them and No Games, was the fact that nobody stopped calling each other brother.
Yeah, facts. And it kind of we wanted to show y'all what Code 7 was about. You know, it was more like we on this platform to bring it together. We didn't want to talk about the beef tracks all day or do all that. We wanted y'all to see, like, this is for Vegas. I'm not trying to have everybody kill each other or beef with
Facts.
each other. We trying to bring niggas together, man.
It's really about time, we gon' slide, we out 9 o'clock. Black truck, 4 deep, niggas playing pop-out. That pussy think he ducked off, he at his baby mama spot. Fuck his baby mama, hit that hoe up with that tomahawk. It's drama now, I'm furious, they want me to put that burner down. We double back, face shot, Molly B, hawk him down. Blood be going crazy on the app, we finna log him off. Heard he live his life up on the edge, pull up, toss him off. Niggas try to damn me, who I grew up with. Bitches try to damn me, you the stupid bitch. Just don't play with sleep, cause I got killers, you know who I'm with.
Because what they say, they're strength in numbers, man. And
Yeah.
especially when it's your brother. Now, if it's some motherfuckers from the other side or whatever, you know, you gotta work. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
How you gotta handle that?
But when it comes to like your brother, sometimes you gotta humble yourself and just figure it out, man. For real, for real.
And that's what it was for us. It was our real homies. These are our homies. It was people we knew.
Yeah.
And we knew that maybe we can get it together. What we said on our first live was, we've done this in Vegas the wrong way, and we brought people together the wrong way. You know, it led to, luckily, no deaths. You know, I've had one death while you was locked up. You know, rest in peace, my boy Deezy. But outside of that, and that wasn't nothing to do with what we had going on. It was just whatever happened in his life. But so luckily we had no deaths, but we did have a lot of homeboys that went to prison.
Yeah.
A lot of homeboys that did real
like
time.
90%.
Yeah, a lot of homeboys that did real time.
People didn't die, but they lost their life.
Man, right.
It's so crazy,
And
but yeah.
the best part of that is, what I would shout out is you know, the homie DT came home, got, you know, fully focused, and made himself a humanitarian.
Yeah, facts.
Made himself the top of the conversation, and I'm not talking about in the hood, like in the world, like in Vegas, like he's been on TV, he's been on, you know what I'm saying, like he's being talked about. Real estate networks can't speak without speaking about him. He made himself important. He made himself a name.
Shout out to bro, man.
Shout out to bro, because we know where he came from. We know all the ins and outs. Also, another partner we have to shout out on here before we get deeper into this is the Gangster.
The Gangster, man, absolutely, man. I don't think I'm more proud of anybody, man.
Listen,
as far as the transformation from a kid to a man, as far as a mature standpoint, love his family, man. Love
coming
his grind,
home,
love his hustle. He used that
grinding.
same ambition that he took for banging and the love for his homies that he put into his family. So if you don't respect that, you don't respect shit.
Man, he got married. Shout out to you, brother. We ain't
And
got
he's really happy.
we ain't gotta say nothing about we ain't gotta tell you to watch this, because we know you gonna watch this.
Facts, man.
One thing about the support, man, I will say, the ones we call brothers support us.
Facts.
Now, the so-called homeboys and stuff like that, we ain't worried about y'all. But the ones that we call brothers, the ones that we can dial their phone number, support what we got going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put it in other people's faces, let people notice what we got going on, and we do the same. We reach out to y'all. We let y'all know we love y'all, man. So shout out to y'all, man. Also shout out to my boy Stunner. But yeah, we can get into it.
Yeah, man. And then as far as, you know, something else that stood out was when Reese came in here, man.
Yeah, Heart of Gold.
His energy. He was like, hey, we can talk about anything. Like, nigga, he was an open book. Like, bruh, I didn't beat my demons.
Yeah.
We could talk about them. You know what I mean? I own them bitches. You know what I mean?
Right.
Next day, they prescribed a nigga some Lortabs. Didn't tell me I could get addicted to them. Didn't tell me it was synthetic heroin. You know what I mean? None of that. They just told me to take one every 4 to 6 hours when the pain occur. Well, nigga, I'm a busy, like, nigga. I be, nigga, going, nigga. I don't got no chill. So nigga, I pop one of them, and nigga, it just calm me down, just mellow me out. So nigga, I'm like, I'm gonna take these motherfuckers forever.
And that was commendable, man. He came in here, owned everything he went through, man, and it haven't stopped. And he's still pressing, and he's doing his shit right now.
More successful and more successful and more successful.
Facts, man, on everything. That was another good one. And you know, one of our main motherfuckers, Trey Bizzle. See, the reason I want to talk about Trey Bizzle is because a lot of people have a notion that we're siding with the Jets or West Side Bloods because of the music, and a lot of them, him, Spitter, and it's a couple of them, man. Sleeves, Weebo. It's a lot of motherfuckers that they feeling like we're one sided with. Y'all gotta realize this, man.
Outside of Weebo, we didn't know nobody else.
We didn't know them, man. Like, we did not know them. When I met Trey Bizzle, he walked through the door. We shook hands. We had a great conversation. We played dominoes, which he cheated me at.
If your music ain't hitting and the man say he ain't feeling it, man, you gotta take that on the chin.
And that's one person.
Yeah, niggas that didn't watch to you, homie.
Fact.
Niggas that did watch to you.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That was the first time you met Bizzle, yeah.
That was the first time I met him, man, and the energy was live, but most of all, the work ethic. Like, when he was here, they was rushing him to head to the studio. And
yeah.
Like, he's probably at the studio right now. Ain't too many people drop more work than him, you know what I mean? Especially quality work. So you gotta respect that shit, you know what I mean? Bro don't need no feature, no nothing. He go ham, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And people don't realize the hard work it take, you feel me? And I remember the first thing I was worried about was him was like a whole bunch of old motherfuckers trying to ride his coattail, just to be frank. I was more worried about people trying to get their light off of him instead of pushing him into the light.
Right.
Because the boy is talented, and sometimes we let circumstances or our environment dim our light. That's the way we'll put that, you know what I mean?
This is why I've been wanting Trey Bizzle to come back on here, because I just feel like that conversation we had with him changed the way he worked music.
Yeah.
He been making that type of music, but it changed the way that he put it out, the way that he showed how creative he was to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he showed it to everybody.
Check his videos.
To make you go back and like, okay, let me check this. At first, if you didn't know Trey Bizzle, like we did not know Trey Bizzle. We had never met him. So you would think, when I became a fan, all I seen was gangster shit. Now I can say you get every part. You get a full artist. That song Voodoo is something else.
Man.
So shout out to
crazy,
Bizzle for that, man.
For sure. And Ty Herbo.
Filthy. This nigga cold, nigga. Well, I ain't dissing this nigga. This ain't my beef. So instead of me saying chill Felipe, I said chill Ty Herbo. These niggas ain't tripping for real. Ty Herbo, Stitch Lip, Ty Herbo. I was tripping on that motherfucker for real.
Now, this young, talented, creative, on the spot, witty, swagged out young nigga, man. Like,
He make the best out of everything.
Bruh, whatever is going on around him, he can make music about it. Like I tell people all the time, he remind me of Moneybagg Yo, man. Moneybagg Yo, like, he know how to take advantage of whatever is going on around him and put it into his music. He works hard, you know what I mean? And, you know, it was cool chopping up with him, seeing where the young boy head was at. He was one of the only people that came in here with a manager. Like, he had his people on it already, you know what I'm saying? And he young as hell, you know, so definitely a shout out to him, man, because Ty Herbo is a real deal. He's a real artist.
Yeah, he creative. Ty Herbo is creative, and he make, like we said, he make the best of everything. We dropped the top 5 or the top 10 albums, whatever. You know, we had 2-hour conversation or whatever. Well, we really had like a 4-hour conversation, but y'all got 2 hours.
Yeah, for real.
We was there for a while. So, and he made a song about that. Like he quick, man.
Fast.
Quick.
He don't need a lot of time.
Got it out the mud, no cap, nigga, I'm working. Made the start at 5, they told me I ain't deserve it. Niggas be Rudy Booty, hating without a purpose. How you dick rhyme, but speaking down on my person. Tell him I was built for this, I don't need a membership. But since we see the shots, I custom made me a clip for it. Man, cause you suck, I ain't the nigga you tripping with. You gotta work harder, show the city you different. All I see is veterans mad, cause I was in the list. Stop speaking down on me, I ain't the nigga who picking it.
Quick.
Once an idea come in, he off with it.
He on it.
You gonna think he been working on that shit his whole life. Man, and then another one, Young and Hard Body, man. First off, I want to say congratulations to fam, man. That's my family, man, and he's finally taking this shit serious.
It was other people's beats due to my situation of incarceration. So we had MP3s in there, but we can plug our MP3s up to the computer and download instrumentals, but it was other people's beats. So I had no choice but to rap on other people's beats. But what I will do when I go in the studio, since it's somebody else's beat, I'll put different effects. I had an engineer Shout out Pat too. That's my partner, man. I had him put different effects.
Yeah.
He's working hard. The motherfucker done sent me 3 songs today.
Yeah.
Like, he sent 3 songs today, man. He been working hard. He done dropped a couple tapes, man, and he's looking to have a big year in 2021. As long as he stay consistent. I'm starting to notice he's shedding himself away from, like, a lot of negativity and bullshit. You know what I mean? He's starting to be focused on his little brother, man, and his family, his little brothers and his little sister. You know what I mean? And his son. But so with that being said, shouts to him. And you already know one of my motherfucking favorite people, Sky.
Sky Vegas.
Sky Vegas, man. That's my dude, man. Like, we knew him from back in the day. I really didn't remember
We didn't remember him. So it was like, to me, it was like we just met him. But
it felt like we knew this nigga forever, man.
Yeah.
I feel like that to this day. He sent me a song the other day at like 5 in the morning, man, where he was going ham. He kind of reminded me of like I always say, he reminded me of Fabulous, man.
So you gotta know that my other motherfuckers. So it's up to us to really wake up and really, you feel me, like put on for that shit. Motherfuckers think this shit just some regular ass motherfuckers. Oh, you from Vegas? Also, when I come be on the strip, I'm like, if you want, but you feel me, you're not gonna be there with. If you with me, you're not gonna be on that motherfucker. Like
we avoid the strip. A smooth ass nigga with crazy ass punchline.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna kill this track and I'm not even gonna raise my voice. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Scott, and he's working like a motherfucker. Scott's working. Remember when he first came?
While being on the road.
Facts. While working, getting that bag too, and a business owner, you know. But like, what would trip me out about Scott? Remember when he first came? He was like, "Youngin just got me back rapping." Remember that was one of the first ones he did.
Fuck rap. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he just shook them rusty bugs off. Now he's going full motherfucking throttle, man. So definitely a shout out to him.
Man, one thing about Scott, I gotta, cause I ain't even spoke to bro about his tape or none of that. Mm-hmm. And I'ma say it here so he can see it. Me and him haven't had no conversation. I was so mad at Scott for not putting fuck rap on that tape.
Yeah.
I was so mad to the point that the whole project was a disappointment to me.
Yeah.
Like, cause I just I look forward to that. Cause I listen to that song so much. And don't get me wrong, I probably would have skipped it if it was on the tape.
Yeah.
Because I listen to it so much. That's how I am about music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the single until the tape is out, and I let it go. But it need to be done, man. That's one thing about artists that I push all the time, man. I told Overtime the same thing when me and him chopped it up. Like, bruh, you can't give me songs and then don't throw it on the project. Like that, you killing me with that. You killing me. So, Sky, I had to tell you that right now, man. I had to get it off my chest. I've been feeling like this for a minute, bro. And we just haven't had that conversation.
Absolutely, man. You got to put your singles on there, especially when they're hot. You should be pressing singles like that for 3 or 4 years.
Hell yeah. Press that shit.
On everything, man. And then we had the Black Kings on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
5148.
Somebody bound
That's
to
what
blow.
I'm saying. They ain't gonna be able to beat.
They can't knock it. Look, we just got a stadium.
We
just got a stadium. Somebody bound to blow, man. Let's go.
And whoever it is, no matter what
gotta
side
go,
they
man.
from, get behind.
Throw the rope, man. For real. Whoever hop on. If you don't, that's on you. You feel me? But I threw the rope back there. You feel me? Come on, I'ma pull you. You feel me? Cause we gotta elevate.
I think what it was about them, I never forget. Like Preach, he was just so business orientated and family orientated.
Yeah.
Like he just was just like, hey yo, my brothers, check this person out, you know what I mean? And the grind is there. So all of them, man, you know, we both liked Mr. Mac and all of them, but it was like Preach was the one who came, we knew, and then the other ones came, and they was all dope, man. And it's crazy because Mr. Mills, who me and him, I felt we had like the best energy together.
He the baby, right? He the youngest one.
But I liked him though. Like his energy was super dope, man. And who else? Oh, and as far as like someone else that blew my mind, Trey Blue, for sure. Like, you know, that's the homie, man. Trey Blue, man. Shout out to that nigga.
And long live LP, man, because LP was shooting for Black King.
Facts, man. And
Way before, listen, from the first time. LP was on our first live.
Facts.
He was on our first live.
LP is bros, man. I love that.
Shout out to
dude,
LP, man.
One of the realest niggas that ever walked Vegas streets, man.
So we got to do that because he made Black Kings happen. But
man.
Trey Blue.
And then like Trey Blue, man.
What I say, Twitter? What I say? Check me out, bro. Chill it. Look.
I stay with a click, foul, knock a fuck nigga right down. All these niggas be talking about gang shit, but these niggas is not round. I'm from the dust, so I'm westbound. Bro, stay with a tray pound. I'm a dog, I be dogging these bitches. I belong in the dog pound. Look, I'm sipping on Henny, it got me stuck. Ever since I was young, I ain't give a fuck. Hey, niggas won't smoke, nigga, light it up. You gon' die in these streets, going to war with us. Cause you gon' dick, I'ma fill her up. Look, I tell her I love her until I bust. I hop on the E-way, I'm in the rush. We crip from the city into the dust. Look, I be on some gang shit. Look, I swear I won't lane switch. I can't fuck with that bitch cause she regular. Hold on, put on new basic. Hold on, stop with the bass.
Meeting that young dude, man, super talented, man, his own style. And then we found out he could really rap. We didn't know if he really had it in him.
We just figured it out. Listen, another time of us being real. Trey Blue was like, hey, man, I got a video where I'm just rapping, man. Y'all got to check it out.
He was not trying to check
Listen,
it out.
we ducked it. We ducked it. We gonna keep it real with you, fam. We ducked it. Because Tizzle always been like this. Like, if you can sing, fuck rap it. You feel me? Yeah. So I was like, bro, he got that video where he rapping, bro. Was like, nah, we gonna wait on that. You feel me? So we ducked the whole video.
And the reason why is because we wanted people to see more, man. It's so many people rapping, bro. And you got that voice to sing, man.
Do your thing.
But we was wrong. The boy can rap.
Yeah, he can rap.
The boy can fucking rap his ass off, man. The boy tight on everything. He really hard. And but meeting him and meeting Spitter, man, I never forget how intelligent Spitter was.
I could be a king and a pussy nigga can come and jump me and take me away from this shit.
Fact.
I look at this shit like that. A pawn can't touch me. You wanna know why? Because I got niggas around me that's willing to
do what they gotta do
behind this.
Yeah.
Because they know after we surpass the level of average, we're gonna be extraordinary.
Yeah.
He tried to control the conversation a lot. I noticed that when I was talking to Spitter.
That's how you knew he was like
a boss.
Yeah, and he run the situation. Well, he not saying he run him, but he ran the situation as far as like trying to conduct the way he wanted to conduct it, man.
He knew how he wanted shit to look.
What y'all don't know about that interview is the whole time we talking to Trey, it's so much cut out that interview.
Man, that nigga Spitter
because Spitter was drunk and talking. Listen, but mind you, we kicked it. Yeah, we was in here kicking it, man. That's what y'all don't know about when motherfuckers come here, man. This be our first time meeting niggas, and we kick it.
Facts.
So we kicked it. You know, they got off the bottle. Everybody kicked it or whatever, had fun. We talked our shit. So by the time we got the Trey Blue part of the interview, Spitter was already on this level. So Spitter talked the whole time. Oh, we finna do this then. Oh, we finna do this then.
Letting us listen to so much music. We get so much behind the scene music.
Yeah, man. There's so much y'all don't know about. So with Spitter, one thing I love about Spitter is he takes criticism.
He don't give a fuck because he's an artist, man. He like, oh, what? Okay, remember, as soon as we say something, people, oh, don't trip. I got something for you. We ain't do this? Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, I could do that too. Spitter hard,
Spitter
man.
was on
Spitter the real deal, man.
Spitter came in here with that chip on his shoulder, like, yeah, you was talking your shit. He came here with that chip on his shoulder.
I was on that
but
shit.
He took it. He took the criticism. He took what I said. Like, what y'all don't know is like, y'all probably see a couple of these reactions and be like, oh, they being nice, they being nice. Most time we get the people in here, we give them our goods and bads. Because the first time we listen is the first time we listen. Mm-hmm. After, we'll go back and listen to the track and be like, damn, it wasn't really what we thought it was sometimes.
And we have headphones on.
Yeah, so
I always tell people that it's different.
It's different when we try to put it in the cars, do it like that, or we play it on the speaker. It's a whole different vibe. So it's like, so you know, we tell them like, man, well, nah, this about that. And Spitter took criticism. He took it on the chin. And
he dropped 30,000 tracks.
And he he made them better. He like, listen, Skinny, you got to listen to this. You got to do this. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Look, we getting the exclusive HMF tape.
Yeah.
The exclusive. We getting it. We getting it first.
And we're going to react to it.
We're going to do a full reaction to it, man. Y'all don't even know.
Another person, man, shout out to our cousin Mardi Gras, man, with Exit 46.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. We was sitting up here working. He just pulled up to drop off some shirts. Sit your ass down.
gonna be a bunch of stuff, man. A whole bunch of merchandise, you know. T-shirt just the starting part, but I'm trying to get into the women's shoe game and all that. I'm trying to as far as it can go, man. You know, so I don't really like us, you know, set limitations, man. Sky the limit, man. Wherever it can go, let it go. For sure.
Yeah.
That's how that interview happened. It was more like it wasn't planned. It was more like you here, you got your shit going on, and it went good.
Let's talk about it.
And I'm proud of Fam, man, because Fam was always kind of reserved and in his box, you know what I mean? So to see him out there with his own clothing line and
see him talk.
seeing him to talk, period, man. That's you love to see that as a big cousin, man, and you know, shout outs to Marty Raw, man. You know, he's always a favorite. And you know, Killer G.
Oh, she wasn't playing. And that's all that she say all the time. Everybody gonna God is good because she God is good. Is great. I say you got a cold slogans. Ask everybody like y'all gonna get the shirts. I get. We gonna wear them up. We'll wear them.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
You got to patent that, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody steal your shit. Man, that shit gonna look good.
Man, killer.
Killer energy, man.
Where do we start at? Personality out this fucking world. At that time, that's when his little bitch was saying, God is good, but Killer's great. And I still ain't seen his shirts about that. I don't know what the fuck is up with Killer.
Yeah, because we got to talk about that.
Bruh, market that shit, man.
You told us you was ready.
You did, man. Market that shit. I know you didn't have a lot going on. Killer lives a rock star lifestyle. He lives a lifestyle like that. He's probably out right now. What's his Friday night? Yeah, he probably going somewhere turned up, man. So shout out to Killer, man. And Killer's a hard-working individual as well. He works hard as fuck, man.
Yeah, Killer, man. Killer was an energy. When Killer came up in here, he was hype. He was ready. And we tell y'all another thing. He came in here, we kicked it.
Yeah.
We kicked it. Listen, we don't be planning on having y'all here no more than an hour.
Man, motherfuckers be here 3-4 hours.
Man, 3-4. We don't get to do what we had planned that day.
Nah. What we had planned that day is gone.
It's gone. But we appreciate it. We appreciate people being able to come and kick it and chill and us to have a conversation because, like I was just telling my boy Icy Jones, we was having a conversation because he's on his own network or whatever. But they had a set time. Like he only have an hour. He only have an hour slot. And it's really 55 minutes when I went there to do the interview. So I said, man, what I appreciate so much about what we got going on is you don't understand how important the first 35 minutes before an interview is.
The fill out.
Yeah.
Filling each other out.
Like that's big for us, and
especially
I don't
if you
want
don't
to
know
lose
somebody.
That. Yeah, I don't want to lose that part of it. I don't want to go into I only have this time slot, so when you get here, we have to start because we gotta. I don't really want to do that. I know it's gonna be a time where somebody might be that big that we have to do that, but as long as I'm able to get to you personally, we gonna do it. We gonna kick it.
And next, man, Looney, man. Shout out to Looney, man.
I got no time for playing, man. I'm business savvy.
Oh, okay.
So I'm very business savvy. I don't do nothing for fun.
So you get Killer on his ass on his shit then.
Got to.
Looney is business savvy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People.
He the business behind G Boys.
Absolutely, man. Like his mindset is different, man. Looney's a real boss, man. On some real shit, like he really bossed out. His mentality is bossed out. The way he moves is bossed out. He doesn't need none of the bullshit. He doesn't need the antics. He's just gonna make it happen, man.
Yeah.
And he's gonna play his role to a T. You know what I mean? He kind of reserved and quiet, but he'll get turned up. And it was fun chopping it up with him, man.
Yeah.
I've been knowing Looney for a long time. Good people, man. And they dropped their tape. I went to the listening party, and them motherfuckers had it turned the fuck up. Always. Yeah. They had it turned the fuck up, man. So shout out to G-Boys, man. Y'all definitely did y'all thing this year as well. Cheddar Red. Listen, man. I was thinking about this later on, man. Cheddar wasn't on a lot of lists. He was on, as far as the video he was. But a lot stopped when he called coronavirus. Cheddar was on fire.
Cheddar was working.
That motherfucker was working harder than anybody, nigga. It was probably him and Trey Bizzle neck to neck. That motherfucker was dropping songs and recording and on features every single motherfucking day.
Yeah.
We official, man.
I don't fuck with this nigga, my partner don't fuck with him. It's a lot of those type of people in the song, but I don't have no ill will towards nobody or feel no kind of way. If you took a broad from me or whatever have you, hey, you know, hey, it's all in the game. Free
On my
throws and
mama.
fouls, man.
You gonna take
and
some
I ain't
L's,
worried
man.
about none of that type. That ain't putting no money in my pocket.
It's crazy. Feel me? Yeah. Shout out to you, buddy, man, because you dope, man, and you work hard as fuck, man.
Cheddar
That
came in here
grind.
with CDs.
Oh,
Came
man.
in here with a poster.
Hard copy CDs.
Came in here with a poster board.
The most well put together, man. He came here like Master P.
Came here prepared, man.
For real.
Shout out to Cheddar, man.
Then we had Brandis in here. That took a turn.
We outgrew each other. You did what you did. I did what I did. You said what you said. I said what I said. And that's just what it is. You know, like, I wish nothing but the best for them. And I noticed that a lot of people of me being out the game, you know, they're like, we respect that, you know, because you can't.
You know what I mean? That was different for us. Sitting up here chopping up with her, man. Y'all don't even understand. It was so much into that story. Like, it was shit that was found out after the show. It was like feelings and emotions was put at peace. Understanding was gained. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was deeper than just a show. For real. And hearing that lady speak her mind about what's been going on with her and what she done been through.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking, really. Because it was like, damn, man, our women go through so much, man. And shit, she's still here, still standing, you know.
Showed us how close Vegas is, how close you are to everybody.
We rubbing shoulders with each other. Please believe that. We definitely rubbing shoulders with each other. Then we did, we did Marissa.
You hear the word sex trafficking, human trafficking. So human trafficking is a big umbrella. It includes, you know, labor trafficking. It includes like organ taking and all of that. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About mental health. And that shit was turned like people was hitting us up like, thank you. It's so underrated in the black communities, and it's real, man. Like, y'all gotta realize, man, when a black person having a mental issue, they looked at as crazy. And when other white people, or not, I ain't gonna say black or white, I'm gonna say rich and poor. That's a better way to put it. When the poor do it, they're looked at as crazy. When the rich do it, they just need help. They just need guidance. They just need therapy. You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of us are caged or scumbags. You know what I mean? And that showed a different side of things. You know, so I felt like that was a pretty dope interview. YB and Young De Niro.
Memphis, right?
Yeah,
but he went out there. He did the show.
It was right before that show got shot up in Dallas. He left from Huntsville and went straight to Dallas.
Right when he got shot at out here, he did that shit. Like,
first off, let me give a huge shout out to YB, man. YB was the first manager to come on here.
Yeah.
And YB is not joking. YB is he's managing several artists. He's putting them all on a good platform. He's giving them all something to work with. And shout out to Curse Society. That's his clothing line, which is doing big shit, you know what I mean? And business orientated. He was sharp as hell, you know what I mean? He knew exactly what he wanted. He knew exactly what he needed from his artist.
Yeah.
And he pushed the line for him. He even be trying to get other people. So if y'all out there looking for a manager, holla at YB Evans, man. Trust me. He be on his shit. So after that, we end up having Weibo. Man, Weibo, man. You know, I've been talking about Weibo since we started this shit, man. And like I always tell people, man, he liked the Las Vegas Lil Wayne, man. You know, I told y'all I got that from my boy. Hard working individual, man. And
just like shit. I'm just warming up like a nigga, you feel me? A nigga just warming up, and I'm taking this shit a little more serious now. Like, at first I was doing it because I love the shit, but now I'm trying to get some money from this shit, like some different type of money and shit.
I'm telling y'all now, he done found his style, he done found his sound. It's about to be a crazy year for Weibo.
Oh yeah, I said it. It's gonna be his year. 2021 gonna be his year.
Because he's out the way, he's on his grind, he's promoting more. He's starting to realize the ins and outs to marketing. And speaking of marketing, we gotta mention Prince.
I went to South by Southwest. That's how my music career really, like, that's how it really started.
You went to where?
South by Southwest. Austin, Texas, yeah. So basically, shit, my first 2 songs weren't even drip walk.
Now we gotta get Prince in here again because Prince shocked me. I'm not even gonna front.
I ain't know nothing of Prince. See, that was my first time meeting Prince.
Yeah, I met him before, man, and I did not know that guy was that sharp. Marketing genius, you know what I mean? Y'all don't even probably know, man. That boy numbers, he doing dumbass numbers, probably more numbers than anybody.
Doing more numbers than most of the people in the city.
Like, he go hard, man, and he know how to market himself. And basically, you know, he's going to make sure his brother's on the right path.
When you get to numbers, we will have to leave out so many people, and it'd be so unfair because we have to leave out majority of the youngsters who just getting started because nobody knows them yet. They don't know how good their music is.
They don't know how to market themselves yet.
Yeah, so y'all got to understand that when we do Cold 7, like Tizzle said, Poly Talk is his own thing of what he got going on. Yes, everything is under the same thing because that's how me and bro rock. Everything we do is together. That's just how we rock. You know, just because of the way the numbers work. So we can't really do that, y'all. We got to do with what we listen to and what we like. So for the most part, you getting a opinion show. Like, this is opinion.
Facts.
This is not, yes, it's based on facts of what we feel about the music, but this is not the Grammys. This is not the industry. This is not, we're not giving you that. Because even when you get the industry, so many people left out. You speak of the Kendrick Lamars, but nobody speak about Reason. Like, it's a lot of stuff, man. Y'all just gotta understand that, man. Go ahead.
Then I interviewed another cat, man, who been blowing cats out the water. One of the dopest albums I listened to, Mac G, man.
I'm the dog, but on top of this shit. I was homeless with the kids. That's as hard as it gets. Nobody offer that shit. Nobody part of this shit.
That nigga said I was homeless with the kids. That's as hard as it gets. And I just seen you talking about that on your Facebook. Now your son is dripping, but nigga, no, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
Man, when I first heard his song, I'm like, damn, this young nigga hard. He come right in here and tell me he ain't even like the verse.
Oh, yeah. The one with him and the good and bad. Yeah.
He told me he ain't even like that verse.
He not the first person who said that to us either.
Yeah.
That we liked the song and they was like, man, your reaction is what kept it pushing because I didn't like it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he not the first.
I never forget his energy. Young boy was real cool, straightforward. He gave me like an old school feeling. Mac G like a old soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got that voice and that rawness, nigga, like a New York nigga. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I like Mac G energy. He a cold youngster, and I didn't know he was that damn tall.
Oh yeah.
When he walked in, I'm like, this little nigga tall as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And he was he played us so much of the tape.
He played hella shit.
Oh, like this dude is.
He hard, man. Mac G is the real deal.
Mac G is something else. Every feature I heard him on, he killed it. You know what I'm saying? And niggas like that won't get heard, man. Y'all won't even hear these dudes, man.
Them niggas hard though.
If I just spoke on numbers, y'all wouldn't hear these dudes, man.
Yeah. Then we got the boy Rose East.
But guess what? We go to school. We live on the east, but we go to school on the north, Mojave.
Yeah.
Right. So it kind of fucks it up because now when Anthony making the news, it's not the East Side kid, it's the Northtown kid because he go to Mojave. You know what I'm saying? But we originally from the East.
Man, Rose was a cool man. You know, you could tell he was a hustler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you meet Rose, you knew he a hustler, man. He came in here, mentality right, man. You know what I'm saying? His shit, chilling. He had a great energy about him, and you could tell he was family orientated, and he loved the East Side. You know what I'm saying? He shouted out so many cats from the East Side, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, shout out to Rose East, man. Then we had Young Tone.
I want to give people the insight of the city because I feel like people don't know this part of the city, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm a storyteller type of rapper when I'm on a regular beat. And it's the reason why I want to tell y'all this is I want y'all to know that it's not always about I'm gonna shoot this nigga, I'm gonna shoot that, like, you know what I'm saying, like you know.
That was more recent, man. Young Tone had great energy.
Rose East is how we get to Young Tone.
Exactly, man. And Young Tone, man, was live, bars, crazy, you know what I mean? And he's somebody I'm looking forward to this year. I think that he's gonna take off. I think he's gonna take it.
But he's so quiet, like
he laid back.
Like he's when we was talking to him, when I went back and watched it as I'm editing the interview, and I'm paying attention to the way he like rapping his bars, and then you listen to the song, right? And I'm like, it's different thing. Like he didn't attack that. He didn't bring the energy that he brought to the song to the show.
Yeah.
When he was rapping it, his energy on the show was cool.
Yeah,
but when he was rapping it,
he was laid
so
back. He was
he's laid back.
I
That's
felt like
one
that
thing
too.
I want to say about
I felt the same way.
about Tone, man, and anybody else. When y'all come here, be prepared to perform. Be prepared to bring your character out.
Entertain, man.
This is still entertainment, man. This is still entertainment.
We know we not Vlad TV and nothing like that. This ain't the Breakfast Club or none of that, right? But this is your practice. This is your, you know what I'm saying, stepping stones, baby. You know what I mean? Because we gonna be up there, but we learning as we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's new. The interviews got different.
This shit's serious.
Our first interviews is way different than our later interviews, and we only a year in. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time, like we're a year in. So it's a lot of stuff we're gonna forget. It's a lot of stuff we're gonna miss. It's a lot of people we're gonna look over. This is a year. We ain't talking about 10 years worth of research. We talking about a year.
Just trying to figure it out.
Just trying to figure it out. And at first, and we went from, okay, this a video that just dropped from Vegas. Okay, this an artist I kind of like. This an artist I just find.
We was searching for y'all shit.
To being drowned in it.
Absolutely, man. And Nitty, we just did him. I just did him yesterday. You know, a videographer from New York. You know what I'm saying? And crazy story. You know what I mean? He was telling us how he lived in Atlanta, got hella connections, and artistic as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
We went over there, man. Boy had paintings everywhere. And shout out for the gumbo too, man. But
they show love.
They show real love, man. We was
Him
there
and his girl show
We
love.
was there the 1 in the motherfucking morning recording, man. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope, man. Great vibe. He was cool people, man. And last but not least, Jalissa. You could tell she was already like polished. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She spoke well, good energy, you know, had a lot going on for such a young woman, you know what I mean? And it was just good to see.
I don't think we ever got into her age either.
Nah,
so,
I don't think we did.
Shout
a
out
lot
to
of
her,
women
man.
don't like being asked their age, so I kind of try to stay away from that shit, man, you know. I used to get popped on the hand a lot for asking my aunties and shit their age, so I kind of steer away from that type of shit. But it was great energy, man. She got her locks. She working on trying to get the Netflix thing off the ground. And, yeah, hard-working young lady, man.
Yeah, they said they got, with the show they doing, they're going to pitch it to a few places. Yeah. They was looking at Netflix. But then he said he might just go direct to consumer to where he just directly get the money. Either way, what they got going on is dope. We didn't get to get no piece of it or nothing, so we'll know when y'all know. Like we'll see it when y'all see it because we didn't get none of that. We had so much going on. I think he was trying to show us a clip, but it was so much. It was so much. But they was welcoming.
Absolutely.
Cooked for us. Invite us into their home. That was dope.
Yeah, man.
As far as the next year. So with all that, what's your goals for what we got going on next year?
Next year we're gonna have more entrepreneurs. We're gonna have more people who ain't just rapping. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, we're gonna have the rappers and all that. But like I told you, man, I want these young black kids to see that everybody ain't gotta rap and play basketball, man. There's other ways to get money, man. There's other ways to survive, man. There's other ways to stand out, man. There's other ways to be entertaining. There's other ways to be great. And we all have it in us, man, you know. And I'm gonna start doing the one-on-one conversations, you know, when I come up with a topic and all that, you know. Like, that's what more of that. I think I'm gonna go that way.
We need more of that.
Talk, you know what I mean? Because right now we just got flooded with so much shit, you know, that it kind of took my mind off of it. And honestly, like, when I was smoking, it was like my memory wasn't like that. See, we grew up on music, so even high or whatever, I can remember the music. I can remember what the dude said, especially if I like the nigga music. But now that I'm back to, you know, clicking on all cylinders, it's like I'm gonna be able to have a conversation and go back to it, and you know, and I feel like it'd be more crisp and ready.
We need the one-on-ones. It's a lot of conversations we had in here.
But it was that Corona though. Remember, we had a lot of stuff lined up before that Corona, man.
Yeah, true.
That Corona hit and it stopped us for like 3 or 4 months, man, where it wasn't nobody on nothing. You know what I mean? But that was probably a gift and a curse because that probably was one of the reasons our subscribers shot up too. Motherfuckers sitting their ass in that house.
Subscribers got to going.
Yeah.
I know we.
Oh, and next year I'm trying not to wear nothing but local artists and our shit. I don't.
Right.
I mean, local entrepreneurs. I don't want to wear nothing else. I'm not trying to wear nobody else's clothing line. I want to wear our shit, Vegas shit.
Yeah, that's big. I know. Like I've been telling you, I know. Hopefully next year or within the years to come, we'll start doing the traveling. Because we do got people out of town that want to sit down and want to talk to us.
Yeah, facts.
So hopefully that'll come about. Also, with you speaking on the conversations, it's conversations we having here a lot, just me and you.
Yeah, fact.
That we said, damn, we got to start recording this.
Yeah, that's gonna happen next year.
That's gonna happen, but we probably gonna give it to y'all more authentic as far as in the conversation. Like instead of bringing in the show and all that, it's probably gonna be like the camera might just be set up. We might just be recording it. Whatever conversation happened around this motherfucker happened, and you may or may not get that. Kind of like how we just gave y'all us playing spades.
Yeah,
it just was us just being here. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? We got a camera here. Turn it on, but let's do us. Like let's not focus on the camera. Let's do us. So y'all might get more of that, more behind the scenes. I'm for sure gonna try to get y'all more behind the scenes of what's going on. Some more of the stuff that I take out, I'm gonna try to give it to y'all.
Yeah.
Later. A lot of stuff is just waiting on to get past that mark on YouTube to where we can give you this stuff and monetize it to where something could come back.
Yeah. Make it beneficial.
Cause man, it's hard.
It is
trying to the things the things I gotta just up and come out my pocket for, and not that it's always needed. It's just the way I am. I'm like, damn, what if I had this? What if I had that? And then I get to just looking into shit, and it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go buy it. I got shit that I bought this year that is just sitting up.
Yeah, I ain't never used.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that gonna come, but man, as far as next year, we hoping y'all stay rocking with us.
Yeah, for sure.
We appreciate everybody that's rocking with us. I just received an email. I just received an email that was so dope. I'm gonna read it to you guys. And I'm not gonna really expose too many names, but I thought it was dope. Older white woman emailed me out of nowhere. I don't know if she's seen it on the show, just seen our Gmail or whatever it was, but she just said, I just want you guys to know you are doing such a great job. Major success is coming your way. Keep up the good work. I have subscribed and I get the notifications. I will be hitting that like button as much as possible. Much love.
Man, we definitely appreciate
Look, y'all know I'm not playing. I don't know how close I got to get, but I'm not playing. Out of nowhere, I opened up my Gmail today and I was just looking for what we had. Yeah. You know, like what I got to react to. It's like 16, 20 fucking videos in there. So I was like, okay, let's wrap this up and then we'll get back to that. And that was there. JK Hardbody. I was supposed to have a little fam up in here. And I know you probably feel like, man, Skinny ain't fucking with me. Listen, bro. I think you one of the hardest dudes in the city. I do. And it's the same with anybody else in the family. I'm just a little bit harder on the family. My bad. I'm just a little bit harder on the family. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I need to be. But you are dope. I do like majority of your music. I know you dropped the tape on SoundCloud and I gave it no recognition on our shit. But I'm going to tell you why. Because I want you to put it on all platforms. I want you to take it serious because you my family and I got real love for you. I want you to take it serious. So I'm going to keep on leaving you the fuck out until you take it serious. That's just me telling you what it is. But JK Hardbody is super dope, man. Lou had gave him a big shout out when she went over his shit. She really liked his music. It's a lot of people that like his music. So shout out to everybody doing their thing. Shout out to everybody doing their music. Shout out to everybody who came on the Pod Talk. Shout out to everybody who's coming to Pod Talk. All the one-on-ones we got in the future. I have a one-on-one early next year. Y'all don't want to miss. Bro got a one-on-one next year. That's going to bring that. He lightly spoke on his situation, but y'all finna get some real shit.
Absolutely, man.
That need to be heard and need to be said. Because as far as Vegas and being a part of this Vegas shit, as long as we've been a part, being who we are, for motherfuckers actually knowing who we are, there's always been talk and speculation about what we did, how we did it.
Yeah.
Every part of the conversation comes up. Whether you a snitch, whether you not a snitch, do you got paperwork? All that is finna come out, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
Absolutely.
All that gossip shit you niggas was talking about years back, yeah, we finna get into that. So make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel. Make sure y'all are ready for what's finna come up as far as Vegas. Everybody else outside of Vegas, man. Yuba City, Oklahoma, Atlanta, who else done hit me up? Florida, New York. Everybody who been hitting me up, man, I got it. I see the DMs. We are coming. We coming. So be ready to listen to the critiques. Be ready to hear if we like it, if we don't. Be ready to be put on to a platform that I believe in my heart is going to be some of the biggest shit Vegas have seen. I think
absolutely, man. I think it's already damn near there. For real.
Yeah, but we're the first of we're the first of what we're doing, you know. But everything don't always work, so I'm just happy that it's working. Happy that motherfuckers see that this is genuine love. We ain't asked y'all for $1, none of that. We just want to shine light on what we've been loving our whole life, and that's it.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, man, this is Code 7. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. This was the Pilot Talk wrap up. Get at us, man. Leave a comment. Tell us something, whatever you want to know, what you want to talk about. If you have ideas or conversation you want to talk about, 'cause we got a topic that we haven't touched yet, and I can't wait to touch it, man. So y'all be tuned in, man. We up out of here. Peace.
Go hard for this. How the fuck you winning if you lost to this? Niggas think they own, so they get off in this. It's easy to get crossed in this. On TOP, we gon' get far from this. Step up in they town and burn it down like I'm a horse.